He's intentionally trying to lose, exposing their submissive ruse. Rish's dirty fingers in Cashfield pies, as the Tory party ultimately dies. No winners, no losers, no choice they gloat. Let's not vote, Labour struck base, lazily rolling towards the end of their uninspiring race. Somehow prevailing, democracy derailing. No winners, no losers, no choice they gloat. Let's not vote. Labour's smug beige face, laser rolling towards the end of their uninspiring race. Somehow prevailing, democracy derailing. No winners, no losers, no choice they gloat. Let's not vote. Reform UK will adapt to improve voting turnout to a nation suffering political burnout. The illusion of democracy perpetuated by the controlling autocracy. No winners, no losers, no choice they gloat. Let's not vote. Greens with ideas so extreme it will turn us into a regime. Their vision of a wild, chaotic dream, nothing but a madcap scheme. No winners, no losers, no choice they gloat. Let's not vote. Lib Dems doing crazy things, trying to grow strategic wings, hoping to perilously advance their middle-class diplomatic stance. No winners, no losers, no choice they gloat. Let's not vote. Independence appear brave, no
good
party banner
evening.
to wave, no
Good
partisan
afternoon, good
bands,
morning,
yet they persist
whenever you are
navigating
watching this.
shifting quicksands. No winners,
I did tell
no
you, if you've been
losers,
watching over
no
the
choice
previous
they
build,
gloat.
that
Let's
Chrissy
not
here would
vote.
be finishing it.
No mention of GB1,
And it's here.
just a bunch of disruptive opportunist lurkers, focusing on those
Look,
wearing
there it
the
is.
burkas. Galloway, pussycat, socialist,
Ooh,
berserker. No
Diagon
winners,
Alley.
no losers, no choice they
There it
gloat.
be.
Let's not vote. Nationalism promoting gene
What are you staring at?
with democratic unionists.
I'm just working out the-
sneakily dividing us all while we watch crumbling democracy
Which
fall.
way they all go.
No winners, no losers, no choice they gloat. Let's not vote.
Woo! Well,
Ben's made a right mess.
you damn right I have. Well, that's what happens when you leave me to do it alone, right? What do you mean? She doesn't quite grasp the speaking into the microphone thing yet.
It's because I wasn't speaking into it.
I was going to say the amount of times that we've done this. Stop joining things together. Stop joining things together.
No, it's annoying me.
Stop doing it. Just stop it.
No,
It doesn't deserve it.
it does.
Doesn't deserve it.
It's not right.
She's joining things together.
Yeah, because it's not right when it's not joined together.
And now all we can see in this big view is her microphone.
Just give me a second.
I'm going to move the view over so that they got a bit more than
Well,
your...
they don't need to yet. I'm just moving things.
I'm just making it a bit more accessible.
I feel a bit better now.
A bit?
Yeah, my OCD was going crazy.
I'm trying to work this on the fly.
It just wasn't right. It had none of it attached to each other.
Alright, that is as low as it goes, okay. And now, see what you've done?
What have I done?
Well, where's all the space going to be?
Up your ass.
Ah, women. Women. Love you, women. Love you. Julie says, good to see you, Chrissy.
Hi, Julie.
Jedi says, evening all. And there's more than two people. I'm wearing sunglasses because I'm concerned I may be having a stroke. Tell me I'm crazy.
And he wonders why our son is so dramatic.
Look at the difference in my face.
Now you're going,
No, but just look at the difference.
No. You look fine. God, I tell you.
One side of my face is significantly lower than the
I'm
other.
seriously going to take him to Switzerland. This... I'm just having a fight with the microphone.
And besides, the right side of my face is almost entirely numb at this point.
It's not even the microphone's fault. It's the stand.
And my right eye is just, it will not stop twitching, it will not stop flickering, it will not stop locking up. I've got an eye test in the morning, so I'm hoping But A, I get to the morning, but B, it's just something wrong, like with the nerves or something like that. That's what I'm hoping, because this ain't fun. It's not fun. Neuralgia, it could be. I don't know. It could even be Bell's palsy, for God's sake.
He's doing my head in.
Which is just stress related. Just stress related freezing of the face, mostly. But what I will say is this: it's really sucking. I don't care if I'm doing her head in. I'm going to be honest with you. Right. Starting with bag 18 of 21. For Chrissy, she's going to finish the set here on Diagon Alley. Ollie says, vertical for the win. Ah, so Ollie's on the vertical stream. You can go on the horizontal stream if you want, though, Ollie, because it is there. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to have to kind of turn the screen up here so that I can read what you're saying. Because there's lights glaring on it. Right, that screen's turned round.
I can read it.
Yeah, but I can now. Now that I've done that.
There's no cat.
Not yet.
I did just feed her.
Yes, there's a lot of pain. Keep shooting through my head, Julie.
Sorry, I keep screaming.
And it's starting at my eye and shooting back over my head.
As you can all see, though, I am alive.
I had to pull over the car yesterday morning.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, she is alive. I promised you guys I didn't kill her and hide the body.
No, not yet. Anyway.
Yes, Ollie. I'm in periodic pain. I mean, I'm feeling shooting pain right now, but it's not debilitating. But yeah.
Switzerland.
Well, I'm starting to agree with you. I'm not going to lie.
What is this? That is crooked.
You're crooked.
Oh, jeez. I said to him, Ben, if you build, mate, you've got to make sure that it's not crooked, because I know he's building.
Look at the rest of it right there. Looks brilliant.
Does it? I mean, that's
it really. Ollie, not for the third time this year. No, not unless absolutely necessary. Jesus Christ, no.
Well, it would only be the second time this year.
Third time.
No, second.
Kidney stone.
Yeah.
That was 2025. That was January.
Yeah.
The foot.
That's twice.
February. So he said he wants me to go in A&E. That'd be the third time this year.
Yeah.
Not doing it again unless it's absolutely necessary.
Wait, was kidney stone?
In January.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah.
It was only just January.
But it was still January. And it was a trip to A&E. And it wasn't fun. It was hours and hours and hours of waiting, and I've done that more than once this year already, which is more times than I did it last year. You know, I don't think I did it at all in 2024. 2023, I had the appendix. So, yeah. I'm not doing it unless I absolutely have to.
I haven't done it at all.
No, you haven't needed to, because you're not a cripple who's screwed.
Hey!
What? You want me to call you a cripple?
No, non-crippled people go down A&E, you know.
Well, okay, so non-crippled people go down A&E, but probably not as often. I'm not going to lie.
No, they probably do.
You think?
Yeah.
What, like, on average per person?
I don't know.
Hello, Emma Watts. Good evening. How are you? I'm going to put my backrest up. I'm going to have to move my legs as well.
Oh, Jesus.
What? There's not a lot of space under this desk. There's a whole desk here. There's a whole second desk under the desk. And that whole second desk contains all of the sound equipment. And these mic stands are kind of crappy. What do we have entering the room? Is it a dog or a ginger cat?
River.
It's a dog. Right. Yes, Emma, I'm kind of fine and dandy. I was just saying to people, and I wonder if I'm being crazy or not, but one side of my face appears to be a lot lower than the other. Look.
Oh, gosh damn it. No, Roo. She's chasing the cat.
So really
now.
not that fine and dandy. Not that fine and dandy.
It.
Just let her do. They're animals, okay? They're gonna do animal things. And yeah, like I say, I got a lot of pain shooting. Actually, it's getting worse right now from the top and back of my eye across my head on the right hand side, and my eye kind of feels like it's vibrating and twitching right now.
Maybe it is.
So, yeah, it's a little bit annoying. You haven't been in hospital for a year, thankfully. You did have an ambulance out last month for the first time in 18 months after a reaction to some antibiotics, but they gave you the all clear. Well, that's good, Ollie, and I'm glad. Dreadeye says would not risk A&E round here. Look what Emma just said. You might have Bell's palsy.
I don't even know what that is.
It's stress related. It's stress related, and I've been going through a lot of stress lately in thinking about our son and schooling and stuff like that. A lot of stress. It's keeping me up at night thinking about it. So it could just be that. And, you know, I'm hoping it is, to be honest. Or something a bit more explainable. Like I said, I've got an eye test in the morning, so I'm going to go for that, and we'll see what will be, and all that jazz. I can only kind of make out your guys' chats this evening because I am wearing the sunglasses, and I'm wearing the sunglasses just to cover up my weird wonky eyes. So
That's what I say.
yeah, but you're not wearing sunglasses.
No, I wear glasses for my wonky eye.
It's not a wonky eye; it's a wally eye.
Yeah.
Emma says she's not surprised with all that we've got on.
Wonky, Wally.
No, you know what? I wouldn't be shocked or surprised either, Emma. I would not be shocked or surprised either that this was could be a stress-related, like Bell's palsy or something. That's what I'm hoping, because also, like I say, the side of my head is now splitting. Absolutely
My
splitting.
therapist the other day said to me, "Have I got a lot of stress? You need to try and de-stress," he said. Do you know what I did? I laughed.
Stress has to go somewhere, Emma says. Correct it does. And Ollie says, on another note, my sister just sent me a picture of an orange cream flavoured Coke with a face with heart eyes. I'm not going to lie to you, Ollie, that sounds dreadful. And at a time where I'm off the Coca-Cola, doesn't help me. Just doesn't help me at all. Although I am down, like, coming up 11 pounds now, since coming off the Coca-Cola just over 3 weeks ago, so coming up on a stone. So I think there may have been some merit to the fact that the Coke is what puts weight on me.
Oh, you think?
Tiana, good evening. She says hi to you as well.
Hello. I got slimmer of the week last week, and then this week I'm probably going to get like the most weight gained.
Because you're
out of the group.
Because you're absolutely allowed to have a nice weekend. You went out for somebody's birthday, and you went out for dinner and drinks and stuff like that. You do realise it's not a cult, right? It's not a cult. So you don't have to follow it to the letter like a mantra. I will do everything that they tell me. We will pray to the Slimming World God. Well, she...
No, but it's so much easier, isn't it, to put on weight than it is to lose it?
Well, the Slimming World God, she was found dead last week, wasn't she?
Yeah, all right.
I'm just saying.
She wasn't found dead, Ben.
Was she
You make it sound as if she was murdered.
No, she wasn't found dead. She died, and...
She had died peacefully in her home, surrounded by her loved ones.
Was she overweight?
No. Someone in group did ask if it was diet related.
Sorry.
But she was 76 years old.
76 is an okay run. It's not a great run, is it?
I think it's quite a good run.
I don't know. My nan's 80 in a couple of weeks.
She is.
She's going to be 80.
Yeah.
So, 76 is an okay run, I guess.
Yeah, good run.
It's a good run. But then again, my nan's still got the spry youthfulness of a 72-year-old, so she's not quite 80 yet. She's got to the point where she's going, oh, I just can't do those big days walking around those places anymore. She's going, and I'm going, Nan, just get a bloody mobility scooter. Oh, I do like using them, though, because they go to Salou quite often, my nan and my aunt do, and they go to Port Aventura, and now she's copped hiring a mobility scooter every time they go.
No, she's too scared to go now. because she got ill last time, didn't she?
Oh yeah, she got really ill.
Ended up down the hospital.
Yeah, in Toulouse. And you know what? I've never been to Port Aventura. Emma says your nan's cool and that her mum is that age. So I'm thinking 76 really wasn't that good of a run.
Yeah, Ben's nan is cool.
She is. She's cool. She's cool.
I mean, to be fair, she's more sprightly than Ben.
Hello there, person on Twitch. Cool Muser 1234. I can see you in the YouTube chat because we've got them connected. So, good evening. We're on the final section of the Harry Potter Diagon Alley set, the new one from 2025. So it's micro build. It was like £170, £169.99. And my wife here is the one putting together this final section. There's the last 4 bags of it. And we've
Ben has made things crooked.
I do not give 2 shiny shites. I do not give 2 shiny shites that you think that I've made things crooked. I really
made
don't.
Things crooked. There's not just. I think. I can see things now that are crooked.
My fucking eye is twitching. I'm
really
sorry.
Disgraceful behaviour.
I'm sorry for swearing, but it's actually twitching now. And still, like a performing monkey, I come out here and perform for you wonderful people. Night in, night out. She's already tired. Look, she's been at it for a grand total of 16 minutes and she's tired.
Oh, blimey. 16 minutes.
I know. 16 whole minutes.
So, do you want to tell him the funny story about this phone call from school today?
I'm just setting a super chat goal.
Okay.
So you tell him.
I'm concentrating.
You can concentrate and talk.
I can't.
You can build and talk, woman.
Who are you calling woman?
Emma says, what sort of day have your beautiful children's had today? Well, look at her. 17 minutes in, not even 17 minutes in. She's yawning her guts up. I'm sitting here having a stroke, and she's a tired one.
Oh, will you shut up? Jeez. There's always something wrong with you.
I will say the pain in my head is getting progressively worse.
Or better.
No, worse.
Or better.
But, oh dear. Yeah, so we get a phone call from the school this afternoon. It's about 1 o'clock this afternoon. It's about Dexter, our son. And, nope, I've lost my train of thought. You're going to have to tell it.
Dexter hurt his foot on the playground, apparently, and was limping, and was adamant that he had to go down A&E. And they said, we'll call your mum. And he said, no, my mummy can't help me, only A&E can.
And then he started hopping around pretending that his foot hurt.
Then every step he took, he was going, ow, ow, ow. And then when I went to pick him up from school...
Was it magically better?
His foot was fine.
Yeah.
But when I went to pick him up from school... He was down at the computers and he didn't want to go home.
Oh yeah, and they locked the back gate and made you walk all the way around, didn't they? Jesus. Look at Tiana. She says she's got great news. She doesn't have to go to school tomorrow.
Hey, don't tell my kids that.
So there is one thing you've got to do when you finish building each particular shop. There's a little black box that tells you what the shop is. You have to read it out to them.
Who are they?
You do though. Because I've done it on every single one and it would be rude not to.
Yeah, but
it'd be rude not to.
It's also rude though that you didn't straighten up your pieces. So pros and cons.
She's terrible. She's just terrible.
Who's terrible?
I invite her onto these streams. For all my good graces. I let her have this tiny yet loyal fan base. I'm joking. Oh God.
To be fair, I get to hear him moan all day, so, you know.
Emma says she loves us both.
Aww.
But I know that she loves me more and she wants to run away with me.
Bloody more than welcome to.
I know. It means I've got options.
What? please. Anybody. You know the kid. Oh God.
Go on, go on, go on. You got this. Come on.
The kids are at school on Valentine's Day.
Are they really?
Yeah.
And do you know what we're going to do for Valentine's Day? A whole heap of
Nothing.
nothing.
Okay. Chill, dude.
See, Emma finds it funny.
Oh.
What she doesn't get is that we're both being serious here.
Oh no, there's a dog coming.
No, we're not being serious. She might be. I'm
God damn it!
Did the dog just take out the light?
Well, it was a bit of both of them. The kitten and the frigging dog. It's not even gonna stay
Oh dear. I had it very successfully balanced, and right now all you guys can see is the back of a light.
What?
There's the wires. You can't drag on those wires. Yes, you're going to take out the camera. Oh dear. She's going to take everything out.
God damn it, dog.
I can't go there.
Oh.
Just stand it up on its tripod, pull the tripod as close as possible, and then tilt the light as close to the table as you can.
I'm trying, but the whole thing ain't standing up.
That'll do. That'll do.
That's the best I can do.
That will do. Ollie, super chats £5 and clears the goal.
Stupid friggin' dog.
Flibber dob dibbler blobly bleeb. Is that the language I'm going to be using if I actually do have a stroke, is it, Ollie? But thank you very much. Ollie has laid down the gauntlet. A £5 super chat. Can it be beaten? Tiana says, it's because both my mum and dad is at work. My little sister got sent home from nursery. Works. I can't read that.
Little sister got sent home from nursery, works temperature. My nan is at mine right now, but she had hand surgery, so my mum was like, do you want today off? And I was like, hell yeah.
So it's not really a day off. It's more like babysitting duty.
I mean, it's better than going to school though, right?
I mean, I agree. It is better than going to school, but it is more like babysitting duty. So there's pros and cons to this, because you will have responsibility.
No! God damn it!
Oh, she's going to take out the.
Florence.
She's going to take out the set. She's going to take out the cameras. She's going to take it all out.
Okay. What are you moaning about?
What do you mean? What am I moaning about? She's going to bring string down. Oh God. Down. Get down, you silly sausage. I mean, they can't see her. There. Now they can. Now they can.
Do you know what it seems like? Godzilla!
It's even worse now. Now they can't.
Godzilla!
Now they can't see the building. Now they can't see the reason that they're here.
Godzilla!
You're just gonna have to. You're gonna have to throw her down.
Yeah, but she's so precious.
She is precious, but she's got to go because they don't come here to see her. They come here to see us.
Maybe they do come here to see her. Look.
Emma says, bunking off, tut tut.
She's so cute.
Just, they can't see the cat. All they can see is this bit of ginger.
Oh, exactly.
That's it. Go and sleep in the box. Go and sleep in the box. She was
Oh,
sleeping.
no, hang on, there's a dog.
She was sleeping in the box all of yesterday's stream. No
Go away.
problem at all.
Go away. No. Out.
This is all going wrong, people.
Out.
It's a freaking disaster.
Out.
It's a disaster of epic proportions.
Out.
All you're seeing right now is this stupid cat.
No. Ah.
And it is a stupid cat.
No, kitty. Kitty.
No.
Kitty. No. Oi!
She's now taken out the dragon again.
Now it's Godzilla.
Yep, she's scenting the bloody Diagon Alley here, folks.
Godzilla.
She's rubbing her neck up against it.
Come on, Godzilla.
Amy says, hello all, snowed last night. Mama Dog got a hold of my Lego build and I finally found a piece under the dresser. I had to rebuild what I had already built for a second time. Jeez Louise.
I can't put her down because of the dog.
Well, what you do is you launch her like a baseball over to the bed. Just look, we got a super king size bed. Send her flying. There's enough of a landing zone.
Out. Out.
I'm.
No.
It's a nice soft landing zone. And once again, thank you, Ollie, for the £5 super chat and for Can we set a new goal? Is that
Jesus
possible?
Christ.
I can start a new goal.
You have to be so delicate, because if you pick her up, like, forcefully, then she'll take the whole lot with her. You have to do it, like, very easy.
I've reset. So good evening, Amy. Long time no see. And glad to see you well. You know what? I am jealous that you keep getting snow in Kentucky. I'm just extremely jealous. I'm not going to lie. I would really love a nice amount of snow right here in Southern England.
We were actually talking about this earlier, weren't we?
Yeah, because we've been watching body cams all day, police body cams, like Midwest Safety and stuff like that. And pretty much in every single one of them, it seems to be snowing.
Yeah, and I was like, these guys all seem really angry, but it's snowing.
Yes, it is.
Why are you angry when there's snow?
Oh, that sounds way better, by the way, having that there.
Okay, good for you.
For you.
For you.
It's good for you.
It's good for you.
It's good for you because they can hear you.
No one needs to hear me.
They do.
Nobody wants to hear me.
If they didn't want to hear you, they wouldn't have bought you a microphone, goddammit.
That was my Lisa.
You're welcome, Tiana. I have sent him a message and I have asked him to come into the chat. Whether or not he turns up, once again, he's missed the Coaster Journey.
Ah.
Because she wants someone to go to Adventure Island with her, and they both live right near it.
Yeah, that's true.
So I can't invite him to Adventure Island on her behalf.
Ben's like, I'm not going there.
I'm not going there.
I'll just put that on.
Sorry, I'm not going there. It's nothing against you, Tiana. It's not a slight on you at all. It's that bloody roller coaster. It hurts. Yeah, and look, let me put this.
I'd go.
Would you now? Because I paid £5 to go last time and still didn't like it.
So you're saying it wasn't worth the £5?
No, it wasn't. And Tiana's got 2 annual passes. 2.
Stop. Leave. No. Okay, chase the kitten, that's fine.
So it's the dog that Chrissy is telling off. It is the dog. But yeah,
What? Oh, damn.
Tiana just said she loves Florence in capital letters. We all love Florence, but we don't love the destruction that she brings.
This is what happens, guys, because there's loads of leftover pieces because somebody was distracting me, not mentioning any names. Where do these go? Nobody knows.
That isn't even like 1 or 2.
No, it's not. It's like quite a few pieces here.
You haven't built any of this. Oh no, because that's
that's
bag.
No. Ah,
Sorry, go back. Let's go back.
bag 19. That was, dude.
You love it when she tells you off, Ben. No, I don't.
Who?
You.
He always gets told off because he's an arse.
And I don't listen.
He's just an arse.
Like, in some respects, I kind of want to listen.
No, you don't.
I can see where I think some of it goes, mate.
Wait a minute.
Maybe I can't.
I like that. Maybe
Did you do the gem?
Yeah.
You did the gem?
Yeah.
Don't call Florence stupid, says Tiana. Wait, listen, Tiana. The reason I can call Florence stupid is because she's been my cat for like 8 years.
It's because
right?
she is.
And it's because she is, in fact, stupid. Emma says, tell me what the man does. What have I done?
He just moans all the time.
Jesus Christ.
It's just moan.
Just moan.
Moan.
It sounds. This sounds pretty autobiographical here.
Yeah.
Moan.
Doesn't go there.
The more animated and into this I'm getting, the more my eye is twitching and my head hurts. But I do enjoy it.
That's already in there.
Maybe they're not going to just be leftovers, are they?
Mm-mm. I mean, I'd hope not.
No, not at that size. Not that one, and that one need to go somewhere. The rest of them are leftovers, but those 3 are not.
Yeah, I know. Trying to find where they.
This is Emma. There's no point. Well, I've taken my regular medications, so like tramadol, nefapam, gabapentin, and a statin.
Doesn't even make any sense.
I've taken. Probably don't do that.
No, I already saw that bit. No, that all made up the stair bit. Which is all done.
And you're certain everything else is all at the right levels? Like it's not all meant to be up a little higher or anything?
No.
You're sort of certain? Emma, paracetamol is not going to do anything for me. What one person is driving you insane? Which one person? No, paracetamol and tramadol never really work well together for me. I mean, I could take some cocodamol when the stream finishes, and that's probably the goal. That's probably the plan. Just get some cocodamol in me. At the end of the show.
Honestly, I don't know where these pieces go.
They must go somewhere. This person who called Jake, who is kind of linked to what we were speaking about last night, the topic. Well, you know my email address, so if he's saying sending some of those horrible things and telling you to send some of those horrible things, just take some screenshots of the messages he's sending, the profile he's sending them on, and like I said, I've got 10,000 people on X, and I'll put it straight out. I don't care. I will name and shame people
put these over here
on that platform who are sending you or asking you to send inappropriate pictures, because you are 17 years old, you are vulnerable, and people should not be asking you to send inappropriate pictures. Good evening, Beats and Tapes. How are you? Hope you are well. I mean,
God damn it, the cat's on it.
Yeah, a bunch of us gave you a bit of advice last night. There's a reason for that, Beats. You
can have the box back.
There's a reason for that.
Don't give me that look.
What's
Oh, what are you doing now?
Men in Black look.
There's nothing wrong with him. He's just being a baby.
The right side of my face is literally lower than the left.
No.
No?
No.
He kind of sent something. He's asked you a question and literally making you feel really pressured.
Just block him.
Yeah, blocking is a good start, but like I said, if it's making you that uncomfortable, then you need to
press block.
Yeah, but first take a screenshot.
No, just press block
and send it to me, and I'll put it out.
Look, boys are always going to be boys, where they send.
What do you mean?
Unwanted things to women, and you just press block, and then they can't annoy you anymore.
Yeah, I think so, Ollie. I think so, but.
I'm going to kill a child in a minute.
But tell him to piss off and press block, says Emma. Right?
Yeah, just press block. Don't even respond.
No. Oh well, but then if you do respond.
No, just don't.
But I take exception to what you just said anyway. Because boys do not just randomly send unsolicited, I'm
not saying
pictures of their extremities.
Boy does. I'm just saying it's a boy thing.
It's really not a boy thing. It's a pervert thing.
I mean, you call it whatever you want to call it, but it's, just one of those things.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. Both men and most men and women are perverts. That's just...
It's just one of those things.
That's just human nature. And for those to deny that they're not are kind of lying, right? And by kind of lying, I mean you're completely lying. I'm just saying. But that doesn't matter, because there's being attracted to other people, which is pretty much, perving or whatever. And then there's being a perverse little bastard sending pictures of your extremities to young women. Which is actually illegal, by the way, if you're under 18. If you're receiving those pictures and you're under 18, it is illegal. And if they are also under 18 as well, you need to be careful, because if you receive a picture of somebody, here in the United Kingdom anyway, if you receive a picture of somebody's extremities and they are under 18, you could actually be done for child porn just for receiving that picture. So you do need to be careful there. Just a heads up. That is the law of our land. Even if you yourself are under 18 years of age. Anyway, there's double the people watching on the horizontal stream than there are likes. So, as always, even with my right eye currently twitching, I'm judging you. I'm judging each and every single one of you that has not hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, if you're watching on either stream, I'm also judging you quite significantly. Because you should be. We are less than 50 subscribers away from 2,000. We are less than 50 away from 2,000, and theme park season is fast approaching, baby. I can't wait to get back out there, get on the scooter, and start, riding around those parks
if
again.
You're alive.
If I'm alive, yeah.
No,
If I'm alive, I
the way you keep banging on.
I plan to be alive. Whether or not my plans will actually bear fruit, that's a completely different story. But I plan to be alive. Lisa, I think Lisa will come up with a date for the spring trip by the end of this week. Because she said on last night's stream, she felt sad that she didn't have a trip booked, but that will be rectified by the end of the week. So, that's what I'm assuming. So hopefully we'll have a date.
You should never assume things.
Okay, I won't assume. I won't assume. No interaction with these accounts, like you said yesterday. It's a safeguarding process. It is. And once again, if these people, any of these people themselves, turn out to be under 18 themselves, even if they're 17 like you are, you could end up in a lot of trouble just for receiving those images, even if you didn't ask for them. So, I think you feel guilty because, it's grooming, right? And it is grooming. I haven't got any Cokes tonight, Beats and Tapes. I got a Pepsi Max. I'm still sugar-free, baby. I got a Pepsi Max. And then once this Pepsi Max is finished, I got a bottle of water. Because, as I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm down nearly 11 pounds in the last 3 weeks. Thanks to doing this. Just for making this swap. Never Too Old for Lego says, "What's up, everyone?" That's a name. Never Too Old for Lego.
You are never too old for Lego.
I completely agree. You are never too old for Lego. These sets have age 18 plus written on the box. So, even this Diagon Alley set. You know what, Ollie? I completely agree with you. However, I am putting myself through it for my own good. For my own well-being, because I got myself, especially over the Christmas period, ballooned myself right up again to nearly 17 stone. So, I'm not wanting to be up there again. I've been up higher than that before, but it's not a great feeling. You drink just zero pop, you was £257, now you're 185 in 1 year. Yeah. And that's the only change I've made. And I've kind of cut out gluten as well, but that's not for weight reasons. That's for the fact that I'm clearly wheat intolerant. So, and I've had a lot less attacks since doing that as well. I must admit, far less attacks. Interesting that, isn't it? I know correlation doesn't equal causation, but kind of maybe. That's exactly how they want you to feel, Tiana. Don't fall for it or any pressure. I don't eat after 8. I only eat generally once a day. Well, I did only eat generally once a day. One thing I will say, since not drinking 8 to 10 full sugar cans of fizzy pop every day, I do have more of an appetite. But despite the fact that I might have something like a bag of crisps or chips if you're in America in a day,
now to know the truth.
And maybe a couple of Oreos.
No, it's not one bag.
Maybe 2. But despite that, I'm still losing weight. So food has never been my issue because I've only ever eaten once a day, and up until this last few weeks, I've never really snacked. So food's fine. I've never ever really taken in more calories than I need to with food. It is all that goddamn brown, sugary, beautiful
Yucky
nectar of the gods sitting in cans and bottles. Beats and Tape says he loves After Eights. She hasn't had them in a while. Never too old for Lego. If you're not in the UK, I don't know if you are, but After Eights are a chocolate.
I love After Eight.
They're a chocolate here. They're a little thin chocolate that's dark chocolate on the outside with like a mint cream in the middle, and they're called After Eights, and they are really nice. I mean, I carbs are sugar once broken down too, Ben. Well, I don't really eat carbs. I'm mostly a protein person. So Julie's got a box of After Eights sitting with her right now. I bet she's gone. Well, now we've spoken about him. Now we've spoken about him, it would be rude not to, wouldn't it, Julie? It would just be rude not to.
I'm feeling very jealous.
I'm not. I'm not, because I had a nice, beautiful, rare rump steak with a very small baked potato.
I had a jacket potato and tuna.
I mean, that's certainly a name for the cookies. So, oh, you're in Canada. In Canada, eh? I can't do the Canadian accent. Or a Canadian accent, because there are several. But I am 276 days into learning French. So hopefully I can speak with some of you guys on another level as well at some point. Ollie says, After Eights are Christmas chocolate. Julie's going to eat some later. Tiana says she made bread today. What type of bread did you make, though, Tiana? You don't have a Canadian accent. You're a border city to the United States. Ah, fair enough. So sort of New York way. Near Niagara? I shouldn't know this stuff, but I do.
I thought Niagara was Las Vegas.
No, half of Niagara Falls is in New York State and the other half is in Canada.
Oh, jeez.
Am I right there? Tell me I'm right. Or tell me I'm wrong. But I believe that Niagara Falls is directly on the Canadian border. This is where we get told that Canada borders more than just New York. Because I'm pretty sure it could do, though I'm not terribly sure in the United Kingdom. In case you hadn't made that out by our accents. I mean, here it's... Oh, Detroit. People say we talk like the TV and movies. Ah. Well, we know that Tiana loves carbs. Yeah, I knew that was the thing. Niagara Falls is half in New York, half in Canada. The more you learn, the more you know.
I've never been to America.
I have, and I do want to live there. Eventually. It is where I want my kids to grow up. It's where I want to be laid to rest.
Your kids are nearly grown up.
Not really. Julie, bread and potatoes are two of my favourite things as well. And my very favourite thing is mac and cheese, but I can't really have it anymore. I have had it once a week for the past couple of weeks, but I really shouldn't be eating it. I have purchased some gluten-free pasta that's made from rice flour that I'm kind of scared to try, but I'm going to try it. From what you know, Winter Detroit, Sarnia, and whatever the man... and whatever, and man, Niagara Falls and Niagara Falls. Okay. Or Nigeria Falls? I can't read. Sorry, I can't read that right now because my eye is twitching. That's why I've got sunglasses on at the moment so that you guys can't see my gammy eye. And it appears to be working. So, how you doing here?
Yeah.
Nearly done with stage 19? Every now and again, you could turn it on its side so they can actually see it.
I'm focusing, Benjamin.
You're focusing, are you?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm focusing.
Do you know how many people do not know what eggs in a basket is? Yeah, us. What's eggs in a basket?
I've heard that saying.
Is that just sort of bread with egg cracked into the middle of it? Is that another way for like eggy bread, or
Sounds
we
like
would
French
call
toast.
it? No, French toast is not that.
French toast is yummy though.
Your French toast is just
Eggy bread.
No, because that's bread dipped in egg. Whereas
bread.
what I'm talking about is where you cut the hole out of the middle of the bread,
Oh.
put it in the pan, and then put the thing in. Those are the border cities that you know. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know, you don't have to know all of those.
It's because we're so little.
And for the 300 people that have popped their head in so far on the vertical stream, why this platform puts out vertical streams so much more, I do not know, but it does. If you would like to see where the chat is actually coming from, you can go to the channel and you can find the horizontal stream, and that's where the people are at. And
Here's a thought. How many people live in our town?
100,000.
It's going to be more than that now.
It's about 110, I believe, at last census.
Really?
Yeah, it's not that many.
I think it would have gone up.
No, we're about 100,000. There's about 9 border cities in Ontario and USA. Fair enough. Because Ontario is a province, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, Ontario is a province.
I'm just guessing. I have no idea.
Beats and Tape says there's less in his town. Yeah, but Beats and Tape, there's probably more sheep in your town than there are people.
If someone said to me, name all of the American states, I'd be like, oh.
That's not a toad in the hole, Amy. A toad in the hole is a sausage in Yorkshire pudding batter.
Toad in the hole.
So that's what a toad in the hole is.
I love a good toad in the hole, though.
So, or several sausages inside Yorkshire pudding batter. And then it's all baked together.
Maybe that's what she's saying. That's what they call it, maybe.
But yes, he does. Never Too Old for Lego seems to think that what I was suggesting is.
Oh, eggy bread.
Yeah.
So like French toast or the egg in the middle of the bread?
It's the egg in the middle of the bread, I think.
Because French toast is the...
I know you told me there's no sheep, but being in Wales, Beats, I just do not believe you.
I went to Wales, Beats, and there were sheep.
I'm sorry, man. I don't believe you.
There were lots of sheep.
I love you dearly, but more sheep than people. We know it. we know it. Yes, Ontario is a province.
And I saw Miss Piggy, so you know.
What, was she running up the street going, Kermie?
May as well
Come here, Kermie.
May as well have been.
An egg in the middle of a piece of bread. You know what? For someone who cooks practically every day, I've never made that.
Well, that's because it's weird.
I made it, like I say, I made it.
You could always make me French toast, though, because that stuff is...
I'm not going to make you French toast.
Oh.
Beach says that may be right, but not in the town. That's because you've all got one locked in your gardens, haven't you?
You can't talk. Round by where your dad used to live, he
They
had
had
a
a shed. Yeah.
There was a horse.
There was a man who lived on the corner right next to my dad's house, which is in the middle of a housing estate, by the way.
Like a massive housing estate.
And in their back garden, they built a makeshift fucking barn with a Shetland pony in it.
Yep.
It had a Shetland pony in it.
Just a poor little pony. Friggin' horse.
And they were hiding it from the local council because it was a council house.
It wasn't even a big garden either.
It was a tiny garden.
Like, we've got quite a big garden, but I still wouldn't have a friggin' horse in my back garden.
And it was a Shetland pony, and they had like a house horse.
Just a house horse.
It's a house horse.
Do you remember
True
that
story.
Do you remember that woman that was like found dead in her flat? That was surrounded by like, they found like so many skeletons. It was like 100 cats, like 100 dogs, and a horse. Let's not forget the horse.
Never Too Old for Lego saying it right. Hit that like button.
There was literally a horse. How did she even get a horse up to her flat?
I have
That's the question here.
No idea. No idea.
Are these what you've been reading?
Yeah, Drea, you got to read them out.
All right. Florian Fortescue's Ice Cream Parlour.
It's an ice cream. Turn it on its front. Show them whilst you're reading it.
I don't know what one it's aimed at.
Just show them the whole thing. Look, that's how much you've built so far.
Cool.
Look at that.
Home of the finest chocolate and raspberry flavoured ice cream in Diagon Alley. Some students may even be lucky enough to taste a free serving.
Ooh. Beats.
Hang on, guys, because I did actually miss one then.
Yeah, you
because
did.
I didn't know it was.
Oh no, you continue to.
Hang on, guys.
You've not finished the bag.
No, shush.
But Beats.
Shush it, Benjamin.
There
There it is.
He says, trust me, I'm the best non-mod ever. I really am in everyone's channel and showing support. Well, thank you for showing support first and foremost. But secondly, Beats, Dreadeye has absolutely thrown you under the bus here because he's also in Wales. And he's just said there's sheep everywhere, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've been thrown under the bus, my friend.
The sheep are like the homeless. Anyway, Wiseacres Wizarding Equipment. Witches and wizards with an interest in scientific instruments and magical gadgets can find the top tried, tested, and trusted telescopes, magical maps, enchanted hourglasses, and much more here.
Oh, Beats, what's the name of your house sheep?
Wicked.
Has it got a name?
I hope it's Billy.
Dolly. That was the name of the sheep they cloned, wasn't it? It was Dolly. You remember you could build this twice.
I can see that.
You'll build it twice.
I can see it.
Twice you have to build that.
Dexter kept telling me to clone my cat.
If you don't hit that like button, karma will get you and you'll sleep on a Lego brick in the middle of the night and it's really going to hurt. I like that.
It does hurt.
I really like that.
Do you know how many times I stand on
I
Lego
really
bricks?
like this Canadian.
It hurts.
I'm a fan of this Canadian. We've got people watching in Kentucky, in Canada, in Wales, in England.
I just love the name of Kentucky.
We've got people watching in
reminds you of Kentucky
4
Fried
separate
Chicken.
countries. England, Wales, Canada, and the United States. And still, our viewership on the horizontal... That's all on the horizontal stream, and our viewership is only concurrently 8 people. From 4 different countries. That's bloody impressive.
Here's a thought.
That's impressive.
Here's a thought. I think you should take the children to the dentist tomorrow.
Definitely not.
Oh, but I've done it every time.
Yeah, it's just not happening. I'll take them to school in the morning.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Beach says he sees more horses than sheep. Right, Beach, we know you've got house sheep.
Beach, you're lying.
Come on, what's its name? Barry.
To be fair, though, Beats, I see sheep every day.
Do you?
Yeah, they're in the field when we drive past to get the kids to school. All the sheep in the field.
What way do you go?
And we drive past, like, cows.
What way do you go?
Like, up Lotbridge.
No, I don't go that way, so I don't see sheep and cows.
Oh, well. More for you, then.
But yes,
I do.
Never too old for Lego. I have a theory that pretty much everybody in Wales has a house sheep.
That's it. There is a lot of leftover pieces.
Emma, it's a trauma thing. It's a trauma thing.
What, the sheep?
No.
Oh, Ben don't take the kids nowhere. It's always me.
Well, I am the disabled one. Flourish and Blots.
Flourish and Blot. I was speaking that, not you.
Okay, you tell them.
From school books to wild tales and restricted magic, the shelves in Flourish and Blots hold wonders. But beware, some books have a life of their own, like the elusive invisible book and the ferocious monster book. Do, 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 do. I just felt like it needed that at the end.
Did it?
Yeah, it really did.
Never too old for Lego says, bricks don't care about colour or religion or legend or politics. That's absolutely correct. They are just ABS plastic. They have no wants. They have no desires. The only thing that you could possibly ascribe to them is the need to be put together.
You know that the school they want to send Dexter to is a Bible school.
Yeah, that is true.
Like, on their website, I looked up on their website.
The school that they want to send our son to is a Church of England school.
And it's got Bible messages, like, all over the front page.
That's because it's a Church of England school.
And, like, it says, like, chaplaincy?
Yeah.
Chaplain?
I mean, he's not going there, but
I don't know.
they want to send him there. But he's not going there.
To be fair, one of my junior schools was a Bible-y school.
Tiana has...
I don't know what you even call it, but it was very Christian.
Tiana has reappeared. She's alive. She's emerged. You haven't been messaging Jake back, have you? You've just blocked him, right? Emma says Church of England schools are good. Well, that's if you believe in a deity, I guess, but we don't.
I mean, to be fair, I have only heard good things about said school.
I haven't. One of the teachers ran away with a 14-year-old girl and they were found in France.
That wasn't Bishop Burr.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't. That was Causeway.
No, it wasn't.
It was. Anyway.
Go and get me your phone.
No. Anyway, that was ages ago. And I think since then they've because it's not Bishop Bell anymore. They changed to St Catherine's.
Because one of their teachers ran away and they
Yeah,
didn't...
well, go on, make it look better. I mean, they should have just waited. I don't know what went on there, but whatever. Anyway, the point is...
Screen? Hello.
Yes, it is... You don't get many schools anymore, do you, that are, you know, Catholic or Church of England schools?
No, but, you know...
I mean, it's kind of nice to still have that.
Here we go. Jeremy Forrest case. Yeah?
I mean, to be honest, I am atheist, but my son believes in the Almighty, and that is entirely his choice.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm reading directly from the BBC News website here. As teacher Jeremy Forrest became the third person involved with a Sussex school to be found guilty of offences against children, there have been calls for the head teacher to be sacked. Forrest, a maths teacher at Bishop Bell Church of England School in Eastbourne, has been found guilty of abducting a pupil and taking her to France.
Can I just say, he didn't actually abduct her, she went willingly. But because she was underage...
The court heard he and the
it's called
teenager
abduction.
had formed a relationship. The school had warned him about his conduct 7 months before he abducted her.
7 months?
And when he abducted her, she was 15. So they knew, the school knew about this.
Yeah,
7 months before.
I know she was literally, it was only a couple of weeks before she was turning 16 as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, but 7 months before that, the school knew about his relationship with her and said nothing. They were just like, yeah, you can continue to teach maths here, mate.
Yeah, no, don't worry
Banging
about
a pupil.
Don't worry about it. We got your back. Yeah, no, pretty bad.
Forrest is not the first person from Bishop Bell to abuse their position.
Oh, it's disgraceful.
A child protection policy had been placed in the school.
Can I just say, though, that this stuff happened at my school as well, so... But we didn't go on the news about it, because...
Listen to this. A child protection policy had been put in place at the school when Cannon, which is a religious leader, Gordon Rideout was the chair of the Board of Governors. Last month, Rideout was jailed for 10 years for abusing children in the 60s and 70s. He was found guilty at Lewis Crown Court, same court as Forrest, of 36 separate offences. Most of them were carried out at Ifield Children's Home in Crawley. Bastard. Rideout has been suspended by the Church of England following a Criminal Records Bureau check, but was allowed to remain a governor despite the school being aware of the allegations again. We're not sending our son to this school. 2 people and they knew. 2 people.
It was a while ago.
Oh no, this Church of England school is not small, Emma. It's massive. It's massive, and it's got a bridge that connects to a second massive building over the other side of the main road. They've got 2 huge buildings. It was a while ago, but it's happened twice.
I feel like you're blowing it out of proportion.
Child abuse campaigner Marilyn Hawes from Enough Abuse UK said the authorities had not acted on the earlier warning sign. She said the head teacher of Bishop Bell, Terry Boatwright, should be sacked. If you're not going to spend time finding out properly what your minions are doing, then you should take the bullet. He runs the school and calls the shots, and he can't get away from that. She was a 14 and 15-year-old girl, she said. Someone needs to say, I got it wrong, I apologise, I'm sorry, I should have been more diligent. I don't think they could have been any more diligent when they already knew about it. Oh, hello there, Bob the Page. Sorry, you're on a vertical stream. I see you there. Hello. Yeah, I don't think you can...
Yeah, see, Tiana, it happens everywhere. I mean, we had it in our school a lot, but it never came about. Like, nobody ever made... what are they called? Nobody ever complained because it was kind of a given.
Well, I think what he wants is to be with other students that are like him.
Which is really bad, but it kind of just was.
So Emma asked what he wants, and I think what he wants is to be with other students that are like him because... Dexter.
Yeah,
Because that's where he's happiest in the mornings. At school. He spends the mornings of his school day in a place they call the Lighthouse, and that's for children with autism and special needs and things like that. And that's
I don't think he's happiest in there because they are kids with...
Yeah, but he's happiest in the environment. Emma, you was assaulted at primary school. That's horrible.
Jeez, Emma.
That is horrible. I mean, my music teacher, who was also the head of business studies, who took us to Disneyland Paris, myself included, is now living on the Isle of Wight, having been served his jail time for his looking at pictures of underage boys. He served his jail time.
At least he did his time.
And he now runs a children's choir, children's orchestra.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Yeah.
Really?
So I'm assuming they
Mind
don't
you,
know.
We had a maths teacher that was put in our school that was actually sent from his school.
He was a paedophile.
Yeah. So his school fired him for obviously misconduct, you know, of children's stuff on his computer. And our school were like, yeah, welcome him in.
But in fact, the head of drama in my school...
And he was fat.
The head of drama in my school was the head of drama when my mother was there, right? And it was common knowledge that he was messing around with a 13-year-old student. And that woman is now his wife.
I mean, can you call that a happy ending?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That woman is now his wife.
Or
and they are
is it-
still married.
Or are you like, oof.
So, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he was messing around. You're going to disappear again for a few minutes, be back in about 10 minutes. There's no problem, Tiana. Yeah, do you know what? Emma Watts, it is everywhere.
Yeah.
And do you know what? It's always been everywhere. And now it's social media has given us access to seeing it more. Mr. Coaster Journey, you have arrived. And then the person who's asked you to come into the chat is going away for 10 minutes, so stick around. She'll be back. And hopefully you guys can arrange something between the two of you, or I don't know. So I've sent you a message on Messenger if you didn't see. But why are you knackered? How's your foot, by the way? He dropped a vice on his foot, like a metal vice on the edge of a table. Yeah, he dropped it. He was wearing steel toe cap boots at the time.
Well, at least he had that.
So he didn't break his foot, but it did look sore. Did look sore. So, oh god, my eye.
Remember when I did that damage to my foot?
Yep.
When I was decorating this room?
Yep.
I can't remember what I dropped on it, but I dropped something on it.
Well, Mr. Journey dropped a vice, which was...
Oh, no, it was the TV bracket.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, and it was the metal bit of it went right into the edge of my toes.
It did, yeah.
And
it did.
oh my gosh.
Yes, so your foot isn't bad now, luckily, but a bit bruised, but all good. And I see you haven't hit the like button, so you best get on and do that. And anyone else that hasn't done that should be hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and of course coming to say hello. We are so close to 2,000 subscribers, I can almost taste it. And
he's getting excited, guys.
I am getting excited, because hopefully...
He's getting all excited.
Hopefully. Emma says, I've got to go in 10 as I have dreaded physio. That's fair enough. Stick around for those 10 minutes then, and when you do go, say goodbye, and...
Whoa. What?
No, but like...
Where is Emma?
Like the horizontal.
Wait, where is Emma?
She's in the UK, I believe.
Why is physio so late?
Because she doesn't go to a physio, she has exercises that she does at a certain time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. Oof.
That's what I understand, anyway.
I was all like, whoa.
There you go, Journey. There you go. You've hit the like button, and you've done... you've done God's work. So... you're in Kent. You're not that far. She's not that far from us.
Not that far from
Not that far from us at all. Kent's the Garden of England, baby. We're in Sussex. We're the next county over.
We are.
We are the next county over. Yeah, you've done God's work on both streams. So has Ollie. Ollie's done God's work on both streams as well.
And he sent you a super chat.
Yeah, Ollie sent us a £5 super chat. So if anybody can beat that, you know, feel free.
So maybe we should call Ollie God.
Well, Ollie's definitely in the lead. He set the standard for the night.
We shall call him God.
What's KESR? You said, ooh, KESR. What is KESR? What is that?
Isn't Ollie the one that got you that Mickey Mouse suitcase?
No.
Who got you that suitcase?
That was Kyle.
Oh my god, there's too many names. I thought it was Ollie.
No.
Didn't you go Disney with Ollie once?
Yeah, we went for fish and chips in King Ludwig's Castle.
No.
It was lovely. Kent and Sussex Railway, nice day out. Ah, that's what KESR means. Yeah, I thought God might be fine with you, Mr. Bishop, by the way.
Yeah, see, we're East Sussex.
Ollie is getting you the $49.99 super gift. No, he just a £5 super chat. And like I say, that's the standard. The standard is set. So, if anybody would like to beat that, you can feel free.
I don't have any money.
Why would you do it?
I don't know, but I don't have any money to do it, so.
do you remember that craze of what did they call them? NFTs over the past few years? They're not really a thing anymore. Well, at least certainly not a popular thing anymore. And people were literally selling JPEG pictures for like $1 million. Nuts. And yeah, there's some crypto token attached to it and stuff. But then if you buy this, then you own it. It is yours. It'll have a unique code. And I'm like, well, I can right click the picture and save it. And then it's mine. You missed the beers in King Ludwig's. I thought you might miss the beers. But now it's the Royal Pub now. The Royal Pub. So, there might be British beers in there. You might get a Carling. I don't know.
River?
Is Carling a British beer? I don't drink, so someone's going to have to educate me on that one. So, why are the wanky pub? I love you, Ollie. I do. I'm hoping that let's say by May, you're well enough to come back on the podcast and we can start the podcast back up again, because that would be very nice. That would be very fun. I really enjoyed the podcast. What is the
You could go over the UK. Whatchamacallit?
Well, I could tell you what the deal is with the Royal Pub, Mr. Coaster Journey. The deal is that they wanted something basically for the Olympics to mark it out quickly as new. And so they quickly and cheaply rethemed King Ludwig's castle so they could go, look, here, something new. Come and see it. Come and eat in it. Come and give us money. This is Disneyland Paris, by the way, people, for those who don't know. And King Ludwig's Castle / the Royal Pub is in Disney Village, and they just wanted something to say that was new. And unfortunately, it does appear to be shit. Just shit. So, say what you see and all that. Catchphrase, right? Mr. Chips? Am I going off a tangent here? What are you building there, then?
No idea.
No idea. That's a good start. And Ollie says, and they're theming everything in the village after different countries. Yeah, kind of. I'm not sure I like the design of the new Disney Village. There's something to do with some operational thing happening with it. No, because the Royal Pub is still actually, and King Ludwig's Castle were both owned and operated by Disney themselves. And that's why you can use your discount in them. So you can use if you've got an annual pass and you get an annual pass discount, you can use them in that venue. The same as the Annette's Diner. You can use them in there. You used to be able to use them in Cafe Mickey, but then that changed to Brasserie Rosalie, and that's now owned by an outside company, so or at least operated by an outside company. And then the company that owned and operated the Planet Hollywood, which they've just torn down, has kept the lot, has kept the site, and are building a brand new 3-story Italian restaurant where Planet Hollywood used to stand. And McDonald's are building a new 3-story McDonald's. Yes, I agree with you, Ollie. King Ludwig's was well-themed and Royal Pub is plastic and fake-looking. I agree with those statements. I agree with that sentiment completely. Oh, God, that I know Pepsi is piss, but in the same breath, this Pepsi Max is hitting the spot because it's something sweet. And my head is killing me. You're not far off from finishing this, Ali. Not far off at all. How do you feel about that? Because there's a lot here that's got to be displayed. Where the hell are we going to display it? Replacing the Coke. Yeah, well, exactly. And like I said at the beginning of the stream, Mr. Journey, I've lost nearly £11 in 3 weeks. So I'm happy about that. But then everything Disney does now is cheap. Yes, it is, and it's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate because they used to be the gold standard, the world leader in theming and immersion, and that looks like it's going to be Universal going forwards. It really does. And I think Universal Studios Great Britain is going to be one hell of an asset to this, not to just to this country, but to the Universal company as a whole. Yeah, I hope you're well enough for the podcast too, because me and you bouncing off one another talking about Disney all the time was actually really fun. And we can also, I'm sure we can drag Lisa onto a few episodes as well. And if Mr. Journey wants to come on using a voice changer, I'm not opposed to that either. That's right, I'll mask your voice, Mr. Journey. I'll do it. If you really still want to keep yourself behind the scenes. I ain't got no qualms in that. I'm nice like that, see? Some people just don't want to put themselves out there, and that's fair enough, right? And if Mr. Journey comes on trips with me and cameraman's for me, then he'll stay behind the camera.
Do you just call him cameraman?
Yeah, just cameraman.
Yeah.
How you doing, cameraman?
Oh, River, no.
I mean, he was in my Tully's Farm video for like 2 frames, and nobody saw him because nobody knows who he is. So that helps. I edited the Tully's Farm video in such a way that I was cutting into some frames just to cut his head off the corner and off the side and stuff like that, because I'm nice like that.
Of course you are.
Man says he doesn't want to be on camera. I'll keep man off camera. I get man cheap tickets for being disabled. Man helps me make videos. I'll keep man off camera. You've got to be building Weasley's Wizard Wheezes at this point.
What now?
Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. Because I'm pretty sure I haven't read out the profile for that, which is the Weasley's Joke Shop. That's got to be the last shop that you're building. We'll sort of retitle the podcast, Ollie. We'll rename it, and we'll do something fresh. It'll look fresh. It'll sound fresh. We'll pre-record it so that I can edit it. We can put music in. I can put in visuals and things like that. And we'll do it properly. And we'll start with once a week, and we'll see how that goes. And but when you're ready, man, just when you're ready. If you're not ready and you're not well enough, then obviously we won't do it. Because, like I said, I'm nice like that. I've been waiting for him, and I've not put pressure on him once to restart that podcast. I've asked him a few times when he thinks he's ready, but I haven't said, "Oh, I want you to restart at this time on this date," or anything like that. He's been very ill. And unfortunately, he was damaged by a forced and coerced medical intervention. And that's all I can really say on the matter. And he's been very ill ever since. So until he's better, we won't stick him on. I hope it's a goal for you. It's something to work towards, right? It is something to work towards, to say, right, I want to be well enough to record an hour a week. Like I say, we'll start there. We need to, if you haven't got one already, we need to get you a mobility scooter, because we're going to start needing to plan to get you out the door at some point. And you're going to need a mobility scooter. So you need to work on that as well. Because I will say this, my mobility scooter and my stair lift have been the 2 biggest godsends for me. Especially the stair lift over the past few weeks with my foot on and off inflaming. So mobility aids are absolutely required, I think. And yeah, like I say, one step at a time, and we'll get you back on board. We'll get you recording again. If you want to do audio only on your end, we can, or if you want to get back on video, we can do that too. I haven't got an issue either way. I just want to record stuff with my friends, you know. and do live shows with my wife and go away with some friends and go away with my family. And it's not very nice, is it? It's our 12th wedding anniversary.
No.
At the end of this month.
No, it's not.
Or at the beginning of next month.
No.
I mean, it is.
No.
You've had a lovely time this evening, but got to do your physio now.
It's been redacted.
I mean, it can't be redacted.
It has.
Come on. First park of the year, Mr. Coaster Journey. Well, I was actually going to tell you this closer to the time, but I do have Chessington World of Adventures booked.
Who are you talking to?
Mr. Coaster Journey.
Not your wife.
Well,
Do you not think I should know this?
it's not on a weekday.
Still shouldn't.
And I haven't told you yet because I actually haven't been able to book a ride access pass. So I'm waiting.
Was it from like the other day when I told you that it was?
No, because it's not for that weekend.
Oh.
It's not for previews.
Oh.
So I've got Chessington sort of tentatively booked, but unless I can actually get a ride access pass, I'm not going to keep the date. Because that is the one pissy thing about Merlin Entertainment is being a disabled person, you now have to actually book your disabled access in advance, and there can be none available. And then despite the fact you're paying the same as everybody else, you can go to a theme park and they won't allow you access to the rides. And I think that is really pissy. Really, really pissy. But that is the idea. You didn't go nice last year, going to be weird this year, though, as a lot closed. Yeah, well, they're doing a lot to it, aren't they? They're going to be building Minecraft. And then a new kids area as well, out by where Scorpion Express, the runaway train, used to be. Yeah, I have heard this as well. You know what, Lisa told me this as well. Merlin have slashed all entertainment across the board.
I've seen that, yeah.
Money. It's all money.
Yeah.
Money related. And the thing is,
it's very sad.
it's very sad because, like, you go to especially the events like Halloween and stuff like that. You go to them not just for the rides in the dark or whatever. You go for them for all of the additional entertainment. And
well,
stuff
surely
like
they're
that.
still going to do the events.
No. All the shows are shut down. So you know, like the pirate show at Legoland.
Yeah.
It's not happening at all this year. It's all shut down.
Jesus. That's bad.
Yeah. It's terrible. It's dreadful. But it's they're looking for ways to save money or else they'll go bankrupt. And you know what? With Universal knocking on the door, Merlin might start selling these parks off because they might have no choice. So the fact that they're spending millions of pounds building a new Minecraft land at Chessington World of Adventures, I think it's the wrong time to be doing that. There you go, Mr. Coaster Journey. You've got Tiana back in the chat, who would like to ask you a question. And I believe she has a transferable second annual pass, so it might not even cost you anything. That's right, she's got 2 annual passes for 1 theme park. That's because she got one anyway, and then her school gave her one.
Oh, nice. That's nice of her school.
You're on the final bag, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Bag 21 of Diagon Alley as Harry Potter. Could you pass away quietly there, please?
I'm trying.
Just asking.
I had a very sad moment last week, guys. I had to take my tongue bar out because
she
my
did.
whole mouth was all swollen.
And then she couldn't get it back in.
And then a couple of days passed, and my tongue went back down.
It's not weird at all. So basically, hold on, let me.
Hang on. And yeah, now I can't get it back in because it just pees with blood. So I have to either get it re-pierced or I'm just going to leave it.
So Tiana would like someone to go over to Adventure Island because she's quite scared to go on things like Access, and she would like somebody who has been on those things to go on them with her. You both live close to Adventure Island, so I said I would ask you if you would attend Adventure Island with her. Would you please consider attending Adventure Island with her? And if so, I can put you guys in contact outside of this as well. That's the question. It's not weird. People go to theme parks together all the time, and you both live right near it, so I think it's a good idea. personally speaking. And if we can connect people and help make some new friendships, awesome.
We actually bumped into Coaster Journey, didn't we? At
Legoland.
Legoland once.
Just bumped into him out the blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, hey there, Mr. Journey. How you doing? Remember that? Remember that, Journey? That was pretty good.
Because our kids love Legoland.
It's not weird. I promise you, it's not weird. How do you think, like, me and Lisa, right, never met before, went to Disneyland Paris together? That's how we first met. We both made a separate journey and met there, and...
That was when I first met Lisa as well by going to Disneyland.
You did first meet Lisa by going to
Yeah.
Disneyland. But after me and Lisa had been going to Disney for like 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'd met, obviously seen Lisa loads of times on
Video call and
video
stuff like
call
that.
and stuff. But
Don't worry, folks. Lisa likes girls. And she made that plainly obvious that she was far more attracted to my wife than she was to me.
oh, what can I say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's lovely, though. I love her dearly.
That's our blamer. Although the one time I'm on and she's not here.
It's not weird. Honestly, I promise you, it's not weird. People go to theme parks together and meet all of the time.
Meet and greets.
I floated the idea of later in the summer possibly booking out for a meet and greet on this channel. Not really a meet and greet, but like a meet up. Booking out a private tour with Lisa in London and having a bunch of these people come to it. So we can make... Everybody wins. We get a group rate, so everybody gets a cheap tour. Right? We all pay a little bit. All right. How's this? If it can wait until May, we can all go. How's that?
Dun,
Because then that's enough. That's enough time for me to get over the pain of going last time.
I nearly snotted everywhere.
How's that?
God damn.
We can all go. I'll come. Mr. Journey can come. You can come, Tiana.
Oh, thank God. I thought Ben was going to include me.
You can come.
Nah.
I was going to say you.
Nah.
That's how me and Mr. Journey met. Randomly at 4. But we'd already been speaking on X for a while as friends, or Twitter at the time. And I just...
Not that I don't want to see you guys.
I know, I did. I just... at Thorpe Park at the entrance. And I just randomly was like, hello. We chat shit on Twitter all the time. And now we're firm friends.
Yeah, that place didn't look all that great to me.
It's not great.
That's why I was like,
It's not fun.
And I'm not a big fan of car journeys.
It is Southend on Sea.
If I'm going on a long car journey, I've got to make sure it's worth it.
Like I said,
Sounds really bad.
and like Mr. Journey says, it's not weird, it's fine. Rage is good when you went on it, but Axis is the one you're scared to go on. Well,
Was that the swing?
Yeah, the one that goes all the way over. Well, I'm glad of it too, you know. Of course, it is good times. And, you know, we even me and Mr. Journey have been abroad together like 3 times. You know? This is how you meet people. You meet people out. It's not weird to go and, you know, meet up with people and do stuff. You don't have to meet somebody on these stupid dating apps and stuff like that.
Hey, dude, that's how a lot of people meet. Okay,
Yeah.
don't diss it. Those poor people. All right.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you know, actually making real life connections and making friendships and things like that is far better than the way that people meet each other these days. You know, they'll go on them stupid apps for senseless hookups, and there's nothing in that. You met your other half at your friend's wedding. I know the story.
Oh, that's so cute.
And I've met his other half as well. She's lovely. She keeps him in line.
Well, someone has to.
I've already taken him aside and I've sat him down and I've said, this woman treats you like gold. I said, you'd be stupid to do anything to
Don't
ruin
mess
that.
it up.
I did. I said to her, he doesn't know what he's got there. I said, she absolutely adores you and do not mess it up.
Don't mess it up, boy.
And I mean it. I mean, she absolutely does adore you.
Aww.
She does. And he adores her, to be fair.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about. Oh, hokey cokey cokey.
And then
Next one.
I'm stuck with him.
Oh, hokey cokey cokey.
God damn it.
Oh, hokey cokey cokey.
Is it too late to change my mind?
Her knees bend, arms stretch, rah, rah, rah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't do anything to mess it up. You're not, you know, you might be timid sometimes, but I don't think you're stupid. Yeah? If I thought you were stupid, I'd go, oi, stop being stupid. You're so excited for Time Machine to be back at Adventure Island. You know Time Machine at Adventure Island? It's in Southend-on-Sea, which is in Essex in the UK. I've never been on it because it wasn't open last year when I went for my first visit. But it was built in-house, so they built the ride themselves. It's the only one of its type in the world, and apparently it is messed up. Like, extreme.
What is it?
I can't explain it. I'd have to show you a video of it. Look at Mr. Journey. Look
I just saw it. Yeah.
he put, oh God, Time Machine. And this man rides far more rides than I do. And if he's saying that, this thing is gonna be messy.
Mm.
And I am looking forward to trying that. I'm not going to lie, because it's something unique, different, and it's the only one of its type in the world. And that's... You felt dizzy but fine, but apparently they put Dragon's Claw back. I don't know what Dragon's Claw is, but... You won't do it, Mr. Journey. It's like me and
The swing.
the swings, what they call Starflyers. I will never do a Starflyer again as long as I live. Unless somebody puts a massive amount of cash in my lap, and I'm talking thousands, and says, you can have this if you go on that Starflyer. Then I'll go, okay. Okay.
Yeah, but we don't need to because the video's on your channel.
Yeah, it is terrifying. But if I was paid to go on a much bigger Starflyer, then there would be a much more entertaining video. Because I'd actually be crying. There would be tears. I never want to ride one of those things again. They are the most unsafe feeling things on the face of this earth. They shouldn't exist. Who wants to ride one of those?
You didn't even go on the little one at Butland.
All right,
Normally you do.
Mr. Journey, because I kind of want to go to Gronaland because I want to ride Monster. However, you have to pay for me to go to Sweden, stay in a hotel, and go to Gronaland in order for me to agree to go on that Starflyer.
Good deal then.
I think so.
Hmm.
So that's the gauntlet. I've laid it down. If you want me to go on that Starflyer, you have to get me there. You have to get me a hotel, and you have to pay for me to get into the park.
Not too much then.
No. And then I will consider.
Oh, only consider.
No, I will go on the Starflyer. I'll go on the. That is the gauntlet, the deal.
You know what?
What?
1 week until our boy turns 11.
Till he turns 11.
1 week.
What did you think of Screecher, Mr. Coaster Journey? I'm hopefully be able to do more as I'm trying to get over my anxiety over bigger rides. You did the Starflyer on your own. It's the most terrifying 90 seconds of your life. Well, like I said, Mr. Journey, I'm throwing it down. I'm laying it down. If you would like me to ride that Starflyer, that's the gauntlet. And also, if you want to go to anywhere else in Sweden while we're there, like what's that? What's the main Sweden park called in Gothenburg?
Your mum.
Leesburg, that's the one. Leesburg.
I reckon that was close.
And also, while we're there, we might as well go all the way out to Kolmarden, mightn't we? Screecher is okay, not your sort of ride, but it's intense. Time Machine is worse. Dragon's Claw is okay. I didn't bypass Kolmarden. I said Kolmarden. I would like to go to Kolmarden, but then if we were to make our way to Kolmarden, we would just simply go on the Sky Ride once, right? And then what we would do is we would just marathon the RMC because it's the only other real ride they've got. So we'd go on the sky ride once. We'd, have a nice trip over the zoo, see the animals and all of that. We'd then marathon the shit out of Wildfire. Because I've never been on an RMC, still never been on an RMC, which is a coaster by Rocky Mountain Construction. They are wooden roller coasters, usually, that go upside down and go stupidly fast and only have lap bars and things like that. They look intense and insane. And I would hope that what we would do is we would marathon the hell out of that RMC. Time Machine is worse than Axis. You can't wait to go on a ride in the Netherlands in August. Yeah, well, Axis is, I call it forceless. Because I'm telling you, Tiana, you feel nothing on that ride. And I'll tell you why you feel nothing on that ride. Because despite the fact it's a spinning swing that goes all the way over, right? It goes upside down. The descent, so coming down from the top, is controlled. So it's not a free fall. It's not driven by gravity. So instead of actually just dropping off the top and swinging back under, it's slowly brought back down. It runs at a constant speed. And because of that, it is so forceless. They have 3 coasters. The zoo is really good and the cable car is good, but you did 36 rides on Wildfire and a garage tour. You threw it down all day. Axis is the most fun ride. Prefer it to Time Machine. Yeah, well, like I said, Axis, I call it forceless because... and that rounded drop tower that we went on as well was really disappointing.
Ben doesn't like zoos.
Well, I wouldn't mind going to the Colmarden Zoo because it's got a Rocky Mountain Construction coaster in it. It's called Priorities, right?
Well, yeah. Yeah.
You go to Colmarden to ride. Nobody goes to Colmarden to see the animals. They go to ride the RMC. It's just in the middle of nowhere, and then on like the side of a mountain, and there's this giant Rocky Mountain Construction roller coaster. Yes, the observation tower, Mr. Journey. That's what we end up calling the drop tower down at Adventure Island. But then they've got another drop tower over the back, and I was looking at it, and I was like, should we go on it? And then I got my back absolutely effed up by the rage.
Pansy.
And then we went on that random, dreadful ghost train. There's a video of that on the channel as well. I think it's in the vlog. You love Chessington and you need to go at some point.
It can't be as bad as the ghost train me and Dexter went on at the fun fair.
Well, I actually... Look,
there's no way. Do you know why?
Why?
Me and Dexter waited in line for like half an hour because it was only one car at a time.
Bastards.
And we went around this thing and there was zero, and I mean zilch, nothing in it. Nothing.
Just black rooms.
Just nothing. There was not one skeleton, one ghost, nothing.
Well, if you go and watch my Adventure Island video on the channel, and this is to anybody watching right now, if you go and watch the Adventure Island video on the channel, there's a full vlog of, well, a full POV of the ghost train, right? And there's no coherence to this thing whatsoever. At some points, there are some pretty good, like, 3D models and stuff in there.
Well,
and then
then
at the next point, there's just random paintings on the wall, right? And then, even though I think it maybe was trying to follow a story, you then get a final, like, hit of, all of a sudden, it's gone from monsters and it's aliens. And there's no reason for it. There's absolutely no narrative decision that moves you from the monsters to the aliens. You just end up with aliens.
You
and
don't
it's
need
like,
a
what,
reason.
why?
Because it's haunted. Gosh.
Beats and Tape says, I go to Carmarthen, but not Colmarden. Is that where you've taken your house sheep, Beats? Is living in Carmarthen now?
Jesus.
I go to Carmarthen to
He's
see
on
my
it.
house sheep.
He's on like your sheep now again.
Come on, he walked right into that one,
Just
to be
because
fair.
he shagged sheep
He does not.
mean-
No.
Right,
That's
don't
not
be mean
nice.
to him.
I never said anything about having relations with sheep. I said things about keeping sheep. Now apologise to the man.
No. I was saying there's nothing wrong with him. Right? Those sheep need loving too.
Well, Tiana, you're not alone, because what we can do is we can give you dates that we are going to theme parks and see if you want to come along. And if you can come along, you can always join us.
Well, I do pre-warn you though if we ever take our kids.
Yeah, they are mental.
There's pre-warning there.
They are mental.
Pre-warning.
So, yeah, and I mean, you know what? When we go out to film vlogs and stuff like that at theme parks, Everyone's always welcome to come along. You're always welcome to come along. And spend the day and stuff. You might inadvertently end up in a video, but you're welcome to come along.
And about 50 million questions asked of you if my children are there.
Yeah, they would just keep... What are you doing?
Dexter will just
Why?
bombard you with every question.
What's this? How long have you known my mum? How long have you known my dad?
Where do you live? How old's your mum?
Right.
You got any brothers or sisters?
I think I've got to commit to entering Wales this year.
Oh dear.
I think I've got to commit to it.
I've done it once, so I reckon I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lifetime goal achieved right there.
I want to go to that one theme park that they've got with that one wooden roller coaster.
They have a theme park?
They do. They've got one. Coaster Journey says Wales, lol. Yeah, you know what? I can't think straight at the moment.
That's a shame.
Oakwood. That's the one. Mr. Beats and Tape says that I will die if I go to Wales.
Oh, because of all the sheep.
Do you think the sheep have got a vendetta against me?
Probably.
Because I know.
Yeah. You know too much.
I know too much.
Because you took the mick out of their dad.
Apparently Folly Farm is next door and a lot better. I just want to go. I want to go on the one coaster at Oakwood. Well, they've actually got. I'll die in Oakwood. Only one person has died in Oakwood, I think.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, they fell off a boat ride.
Not too shabby.
I was right about the shop you're building, by the way.
No, you weren't.
Weasley's Wizard Wheezes.
Nope.
That's actually really cool. Is it done? Are you done?
Oh,
no.
No.
No, not quite. But you need to read out the thing
Oh, all right.
and tip it so that they can see what you've done.
All right. Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. God, that's a mouthful, isn't it?
Look at that. That's pretty damn awesome.
The premier joke emporium of Diagon Alley.
Woo!
Founded by the fun-loving Weasley twins. The shop is a whimsical whirlwind of magical mayhem. From pygmy puffs to skiving snack boxes. Mischief awaits.
Mischief, baby.
Oh,
You
weird.
nearly died in Oakwood, did you, Beats? Tell us. Tell us all about it. Are you going to build one of your brickheads as well?
Mm.
I think we've got time. But which one would you want to build? That's the question. Do we go Dumbo? Do we go Eeyore? Do we go May the Red Panda?
Ask them.
Oh, Megaphobia has just been retracked by the Was it the Gravity Group, Mr. Journey? The retracked Megaphobia?
Do you know what I really want to do? One of those ones that goes through the forest.
Oh, an Alpine coaster.
Mm.
I would really like to do one of those as well, but our closest one is in Wales.
Well, road trip it is then.
Wales.
Road trip.
No, my poor wife does not want to rest. She bought up 3 brickheads to do after this.
Yeah, his poor wife does want to rest. You're right.
You just want to see me on Waterfall. They're building one of those. Well, they've had one of those here at a place called Knockhatch for a long time, and they're upgrading it this year, aren't they?
Oh yeah, I'll have to take you along.
They're upgrading it.
I've actually seen some videos as well of them putting the new ones in.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was really difficult, you know, guys. That's difficult to say.
Tiana's just said yes in big capital letters, so I assume she wants you to build one of the brickheads.
I'm not too sure what that was about.
Only had one of the seatbelts on and thought it was gonna fall out on the drop. Eesh.
We had a friend once who went to Alton Towers and we went on Oblivion
We did.
and we came down the drop and you know how you undo the seatbelt so that you can get off the ride quicker when you come back into the station?
We were sitting on the brake run.
So we
at
were
this
sitting on the
point,
brake run and
outside.
we all undid our seatbelt, you know, the buckle so that it's quicker to get off the ride. And our friend undid his buckle
and his
and
restraint
his whole
shot up.
restraint shot up. Ours are all locked still back in place, but his one shot up.
And this is the world's first B&M dive machine. These things are meant to be stupidly safe. That is
And
it.
he was really fat.
You've done it.
So
Diagon Alley is complete.
Diagon Alley.
So I think what we need to do is close book 5 there. There are different ways you can display it.
There's a certain way, which is by the box.
Right. Well, what I think we should do before we move over to a brickhead is you should show them. You should show them all 5 parts of the street.
No, because some of it's put together now.
Because
I did it.
Yeah.
Oh, why are you not? All right. Don't toy with me.
Don't toy with me.
Don't toy with me.
You was
mate.
about 10 too. Like I say, Megaphobia has been. It's been retracked now.
Oh yeah, look, from where the cat knocked off the dragon.
Yes, the poor dragon. The poor dragon indeed. So which brickhead would you like to do?
Hang on, we're fixing the dragon.
You're fixing the dragon. You know, there's been 23 views on the horizontal stream, and there's been 447 on the vertical. It's not even close. The dragon, what you do with it, you don't stand it on there. You use the underside of its belly to the hook onto the green dome.
Oh. Really?
Yes.
Like that?
Yes.
No,
No,
not that.
under the head.
Under the head.
Yeah, you just clip that on to the green dome.
That's dumb.
No, because that's how it is in the thing.
It's done.
So you had a very traumatic experience at Oakwood, did you, Mr. B? So what you're trying to say is, if I come all the way to Wales and we go to Oakwood, you're not going to come, or you will come and you'll just stand and watch.
And laugh.
Don't connect that together up here because we're displaying it downstairs. That would be a very silly thing to do.
But.
It would be very silly. Very silly.
But you said that it could close into one street.
Waterfall.
So.
How you're not coming? So if I come all the way to Wales, you won't even come and say hello. I'm a bit offended. I am. Seriously? Seriously?
What?
I won't say anything.
Oh my god, there's that actual cat in that bit.
Yes, there is, because it's a pet shop.
And you did that bit without me?
Yes, I did. It was on the first lot of build.
Whatever.
This
Fine,
is...
I'm not putting them together then.
Don't put them together. It's silly to be putting them together.
Right, fine, whatever.
Whatever indeed.
Where do all these figures go then?
Wherever you want to put them.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Sweet baby. Mr. Coaster Journey, stop encouraging her. Just stop encouraging her.
So we only want one of each though.
You know this entire pot of spares is from this set.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if people can see this, but that's a lot of spare parts.
Find out the way.
Look. And it digs down deep.
There's 2 of him. 2 of him. 2 of him. 2 of him.
What's good? Oakwood. Waterfall.
2 of...
Why are we doing
There's
that?
one of him.
Do that after we're done.
No, I want to put all the figures on.
You put them on last. They don't have to see this bit. I'm sorry, people. I'm very sorry. For those of you watching on either stream, if you haven't clicked the like button, I am judging you. If you also haven't subscribed to the channel, I'm also judging you. That's... Come on, you've got this. There you go. 2. And 2. And 2. There's more. Other side. Other side of the lights. There's another red one somewhere. Has the cat done away with it?
Oh, well. You only need one of each, anyway.
You only need one of each, yes.
So, we're just going to sort of pop them.
You're going to put them all over the alley?
We are.
All of them? All 20 of them, or however many are there?
No, I don't want the spares.
Stick the spares on, because then the street looks more populated. It doesn't really... They're so small that you can't really tell that they're duplicates. Stick them all over the shop. Oh, it looks lovely, doesn't it, with all the little people on it? They can't see any of this, but it looks wonderful. You got to stick someone on one of the roofs. Yeah, she's populating Diagon Alley right now with loads of little people. Little people. Jeez. There are a few of them. It does look very well populated. So, you say it's good you've been on it. What's your favourite ride in the UK then? That's for people in either chat. What is your favourite? You've been to a theme park in the UK. Doesn't matter who you are. You're watching. What is your favourite ride in the UK? That's a very good question because I have 2. One's a flat ride and one is a coaster. So my favourite coaster would be Icon at Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
Oh, I haven't ridden that one yet.
It just beats out Hyperia in my opinion. Hyperia's good.
I did love Pleasure Beach's advert they were going around when Hyperia opened.
And it broke down. And they were going around with their little truck saying, well, we've currently got the tallest coaster.
No, it was just like, well, looks like we're going to have to one-up you again or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my gosh.
And then my favourite flat ride used to be Rush at Thorpe Park. And I say used to be because it's been so bloody
I actually thought you were going to say Rush.
It's so broken and nerfed at this point, right? This thing it's called an S&S Screaming Swing. And it's run by compressed air hydraulic systems. And
I hate it.
It just doesn't work like it used to. It doesn't go anywhere near as high as it used to. The cycles aren't anywhere near as long as it used to be. The thing is so broken.
No, it gets like just up to the point and then it stops.
Yeah, the thing is so broken at this point that the entire ride system just needs replacing or something new.
There's always only one going as well now.
Because that was like a double deal that Thorpe Park did. Does the exit to Thorpe count as a favourite ride? Possibly, but I said in the UK in general, not just in a park, but in the UK.
I really like Swarm, but it's way too short.
Well, all UK coasters except the
clanks.
ones at Pleasure Beach are way too short. Somehow Pleasure Beach have managed, and they're one of the smallest parks in the UK, right? And they've managed to get this so right over the last 100 years.
Pleasure Beach is a good park.
The lengths of their coasters, right? It is a ghetto. The place is falling apart. Grand National is gonna kill someone. It's gonna happen.
I think it already did, didn't it?
I have no idea.
It's killed a few people before.
I have no idea if it's killed anybody, but I think it's on the cards. But these coasters are a very solid length. Do you want to grab a brickhead? Because this area is empty.
That's because I just want to see my hand.
No, they don't. Right. And whilst we're waiting, we're just going to do that.
Ah! I was showing my tap.
Oh, for God's sake. Right, there you go.
Yeah, look. Oh.
Oh.
That's what they can see now. No one cares about Spider-Man. Go away, Spider-Man.
But yeah, Merlin especially here in the UK have got the lengths of their coasters so bloody wrong. They're so short, all of them. There isn't really a coaster in the UK that has more than about 30 seconds of ride time outside of the Pleasure Beach.
Oh, I just ran over my own toe.
And it's a bloody crying shame. It really is. American parks would just scoff at that idea.
River,
Are you really going for the bad one?
I didn't realise you were on my foot.
You're going for the bad one?
It's my favourite one.
What?
Yeah. I've been looking forward to this one for ages.
Seriously?
It's a pop box, which I'm
You gotta
really
show
sad
them.
about.
They can't see that. There you go. It's Maylin from Disney Pixar's Turning Red, and we'll do this before we finish tonight.
Isn't she adorable? Like, that is adorable.
And then tomorrow, you can either start Himeji Castle or do the other two.
It's adorable.
Is it adorable? I'm not sure. I think it's the worst of the three. The other two are bloody Eeyore and Dumbo. Look at Dumbo's ears, for God's sake.
Oh, they're huge.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, but he's got to sit up on the shelf with my other brickheads, and he's going to take up so much space. What is this? I mean, they're plastic.
Woo!
So, you know, there you go. Plastic.
Yeah, single-use plastics for the win, baby.
But pop box, not impressed, but whatever.
Single-use plastics for the win.
Chuck that over there.
Yeah, we do care about the environment around here, but we also care about using plastic.
I don't.
I do. Well, so you're quite happy to go with paper straws forever?
Oh, God, no, I hate paper straws.
Yeah? Hate paper straws,
yeah, but
do you?
that's different, isn't it? Because it's going through liquid. I mean, what idiot came up with that? I know. Let's suck a slushie through a bleeding cardboard straw that just melts.
I know, it's dreadful.
I mean, whoever came up with that needs a slap.
Coaster Journey says he's got to get the wife and he'll be back soon.
Go get the wife.
Yeah, the wife.
Where's the wife? Why did you leave
Is
her?
she gone for a run again? She does really long runs.
Did you leave her?
She does like fun runs and all that. Yes, beats and tapes. Takeshi's Castle is probably tomorrow. Yes. They're really looking forward to that one. They're looking forward to Himeji Castle.
I have Slimming World tomorrow. Which
She went in. I don't even know what the office is. I don't know what she does. But
I'm kind of debating whether to try and not go.
Well, just send her a message and say the kids have got dentists. Sorry. You know, you can tell a little pork pie.
Just you know.
Well, you can just, you don't have to go. Like I said, it's not a cult. It kind of acts like one. You'll sit round and do group meetings and share things and.
Yeah, I do have to be held accountable though.
Oh my God, that sounds like a cult.
I have to be held accountable.
No,
for my actions.
sounds like a cult.
Last week I got Slimmer of the Week with a £3.5 loss. This week I'm going to have a £3.5 gain.
And you had a good time. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. You are entitled to a nice time.
They're going to look down on me.
I don't care.
They're gonna tell me off.
She's gonna upset the cult gods. They will be upset.
Bad cult gods.
Bad cult gods.
No.
We're approaching 500 views on the vertical stream.
The only person feeling ashamed is me.
There's nothing to be ashamed about.
They won't feel ashamed.
For God's sake. Well, it depends what the cult is, Mr. Beats and Tapes. Like, let's face it, if you end up indoctrinated into Scientology, you're going to end up signing a billion-year contract and ended up being an indentured servant and a freaking slave.
Don't get Ben started on Scientology, Jesus Christ.
Oh, you might end up in America. Oh, big fucking whoop. You'll be in the basement of Big Blue doing menial tasks all day, every day. Then you'll be moved up to a gold base, and if you try and escape, they'll literally chase you down.
I reckon I could infiltrate, you know.
I don't, because you can't get out.
I could infiltrate. Dun, dun. Undercover Chrissy.
And once people do get out, they're harassed and harassed and harassed, and you know
they can harass me all they like.
Followed and God knows what. Even if you just talk shit about them on the internet, they will investigate you.
Investigate me.
You know, cults are not that fun. Waco. Anybody?
Your mum's a what?
Oh my Jesus Christ.
Mm.
Like I say, it depends what the cult is. Like, Harry Krishna's never really hurt anybody.
I don't know who you're talking about.
You're not meeting Xenu, Mr. Beats and Tapes. You're not meeting Xenu, right? There are no DC-10 type aircraft that dropped Thetans into volcanoes. It didn't happen. It's not real. Okay?
Look, don't take away his dreams, alright? His dreams and hopes. Just, poor guy, you know?
He's starting to sound like a Scientologist himself. It's starting to concern me.
It's all the sheep.
Have you reached OT8, have you? Is that where we are? We're at OT8?
It's all the sheep.
Because that's when you get to know about Xenu, by the way. When you get to operating Phaeton level 8. I know everything about this cult. I've deep dived into Scientology for years. I know all about this cult.
Of it. He says he's against it. Secretly, he's a part of it.
I think they ruin lives. OT11, wow.
Well, I mean, don't they all?
What, cults?
Yeah.
What do you need a piece of paper for, buddy?
Lila, the paper's not over there. Down here.
It's down here. A child has just
Thank you for jumping on my bed.
Child has just walked in here. No knock, no nothing.
Down there.
Just
somewhere.
And
you know you've got loads of paper in your room, right?
Yeah, you got loads of paper.
Yeah.
Just wants paper. Oh, to be parents, eh?
No.
Well, we are. It's too late to give them back now.
Change my mind.
Tiana says, love the Weasleys, and also she's back. Hello, Tiana.
Is it because they use ginger?
Yeah, I think she does like... Correct me if I'm wrong, Tiana, you can say... Are you one of them? Are you a soulless ginger?
Whoa. My mum's ginger, you know.
She says, Dumbo. Maybe she's far behind in the stream, I'm not sure. I'm just not sure.
Possibly.
Possibly. She might not be up to the live. Look at that. How perfectly framed it is, especially for the vertical stream. So well done. Oh, my eye is twitching like a mother now.
You know, I was about to say, cool, you haven't moaned about that in a while. And then...
Oh.
And then he moaned.
The head pain is getting quite unbearable. I'm just sort of sucking it up for the minute.
Suck it up, buttercup.
Every time I blink, my eye is trying to stick.
Don't blink then. Problem solved. You know, my eye twitches every now and
Not
then.
like this.
It spasms. Goes into like a spasm overload.
Oh. And the strain, well, I don't know if it's, I don't know what this is, but the pain going from my eyeball over to the back of my head is getting quite bad.
Maybe Ben's going blind.
I don't think I am, because I can still see out of it. I do keep getting blurred vision in that one eye.
To be fair, you've got bad vision though.
I've got shit vision, not just bad vision. It's fucking dreadful. Excuse my language, people, but we're 5 minutes before the 9 p.m. watershed. It is dreadful. But this is ridiculous. I don't know. Like, my whole eyeball is like pulsating now. How far? You ain't got very... Is that all of the pieces for the Red Panda?
Yeah.
You ain't got very far to build, have you? It's not going to take you long at all. You nearly... Is that the tail? You just put the tail on.
Mm-hmm.
Has anybody seen that film, Turning Red?
God damn it. Look what you do when you...
I believe it was released solely on Disney Plus. I don't think it ever went to the cinema.
Oh, dude, everybody's seen Turning Red. Come
It's
on.
shite. I mean, it is dreadful.
I think it's cute.
It's dreadful.
With banjo.
But then again, people actually think Elemental's a good film.
Elemental is a good film.
No, it's not. It's a lecture on racism.
Doesn't matter.
That's all it is. It doesn't even have a coherent story. It's just a film to say racism bad. Yeah, we know. We know racism is bad. You don't need to make a film lecturing us on how bad it is. We're aware. I'm just saying. And
I think it's beautiful.
well, I think that they sacrificed, because animation-wise, it's one of the most beautifully animated films I've ever seen in my life, first and foremost. It is wonderful to look at. But they sacrificed what could have been a wonderful story for messaging and lecturing. And I think that's unforgivable. I think it's unforgivable. The only thing I will tell you when you come for Adventure Island in May, I'm not available in a week as I'm in sick form. Best day would be the weekend. Look, as Chrissy's not coming, weekend works for me. Weekend works for me because then we've got no issues with the car coming to Essex and the kids not being able to get to and from school. So the weekend works just fine over here. Works for you for me to go out for a day with Mr. Journey and Tiana, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Works. Although I can't promise I'm going to enjoy it. I'm still bitter. Look, I've never been on a coaster that has jolted me to the point of pain in the way that one did.
It was the bottom bit, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was coming out of the loop.
Yeah. You said like the bottom bit just like smacked the bottom.
Yeah, coming out the loop and going up into the cutback. There's something wrong with the track alignment. It was so painful. I've never had that on a coaster before, and I've ridden Avengers Flight Force more times. What used to be Rock and Roller Coaster at Disneyland Paris, more times than you can shake a stick at, and that thing is rough, right? That thing is a rough ride. It's an old, over 20-year-old Vekoma launch coaster. It is rough. It is painful, but even that is not as painful as Rage at Adventure Island. And I'm still bitter. I'm still.
So just don't go on it again then.
I don't intend to.
Oh, there you go then.
I mean, they could convince me.
I mean, when we went to Fort Park with Natalie and Jacob, I found a lot of their rides very,
Well, a lot of their old rides are old.
very janky.
I mean, Stealth was what, 2005, 2006? That's nearly 20 years old. And then Nemesis Inferno is older than that, and Colossus is even older than that.
Yeah, and stupidly on Colossus, I know it's a headbanger. I was wearing my hair up with a clip in.
Oh.
Yeah, and so it was like one of those where my head either banged against my hair clip digging into the back of my head, or my head smashed against the bleeding harness. So
Yeah.
yeah, I got off either way with a bad head.
That's not fun. That's not fun in the slightest.
It was not fun. No.
I tell you, this turning red crap will never get a ride. It'll never get a ride because it was just that crap. Same as Elemental will never get a ride. Although Coco's finally getting representation in the parks. Well, over in California, it's getting a ride at Disney's California Adventure, isn't
I
it?
was not a big fan of Coco.
I loved Coco.
You see, but this is why people have different opinions.
Yeah, but I love music.
Mm.
As anybody who comes to members only
I
shows
just thought
will
like
know.
the whole dead thing was a bit much for me.
Dia de los Muertos.
I'm like, it was a bit much for me.
Dia de los
Now,
Muertos, the Day of the Dead.
Encanto, I love Encanto.
Well, Encanto's not a Pixar movie. Encanto is Walt Disney. It's good. Yeah, she's so far behind, it's unreal. If somebody would tell Tiana in the chat to just skip to live, then just somebody type in the chat, please, in the horizontal stream. Tiana, you need to move your slide bar forward so that you're live, because she isn't live. She's quite far back. And yeah. Oh look, we broke 500 views on the vertical stream. And you've nearly completed the red panda. No, there's no takers here. Not even beats and tapes is telling Tiana right now. Oi. Tiana, you need to skip to live. She's back at Icon, for God's sake. That's quite far back.
How do you know?
Thank you, Julie.
Look at the face.
Ah, you little panda, you show them.
Panda,
You got to show them.
little
Can't say,
panda face.
you can't say look at the face and then not show them.
Oh, little tail.
It's got a little tail.
Panda. Oh, because she put icon, yeah.
Yeah,
I see
yeah.
that now.
Like I say, she's back at Icon. She's
I was like, I see that. Now.
she's quite far back.
That was very far back. Get off.
Did you get cat hair on the red
Yeah,
panda?
I did. Freaking cat hair everywhere.
Cannot get the staff here, folks. You just cannot get the staff. At least we only got attacked by the cat once during this stream.
Yeah, and then she was like lying in the box next
Yeah, she does that. Like all of yesterday's stream, she was lying in the box.
to me. Yeah, I think we need to just keep her a little bed here
Yeah.
so that, you know. Oh, she's top heavy.
Well, of course she's top heavy. Look at the size of this bloody head.
She's top heavy, guys. Oh, gosh damn it.
I don't think we do need a producer like John, because especially when we're doing this sort of stream, because I can just live produce it. I've got the buttons in front of me. So if I want to switch scene, I can just go like, hello, how you doing? And like, for example, if we wanted to go, no, not that one. That one. 2 would be just Chrissy on the screen, look.
I think you want that.
No, because I haven't set up 4 yet, which would be... Hold on. Let me do that.
Oh, Jesus.
I might as well do it live. There's you. And...
Ain't nobody got time for that.
There's me. And I can cut me in. Look. In fact, I don't need to cut me in.
Panda ears.
What I can do is I can cut you in. Like that.
Funny because the panda fat.
And you can go in like that. And we can take you down like that. We can cut you out a bit more. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Now that's both of us with a screen. So we can see what's going on the screen.
Ben?
Yeah?
I'm not sure where you are.
Here.
No idea.
Look up here. That's you. That's me. That's this screen. So, like, for example.
Okay, Ben, I'm just trying to show them the thing.
Okay, well, we'll do that.
There you go.
Tiana says, I just can't be any more grateful for you guys and giving me opportunities. Well, we just like, we like people coming to join us and stuff. That's always good. But you're not live. You are not live.
Happy now?
She's not. I took its tail off.
Oh my goodness.
I took its tail off.
Ben! No touching. No touching the panda.
We need better lighting on here. We need better lighting on here. What we actually need is a second Osmo Pocket 3 sitting up here.
Yes, Ben, I'll just pull.
Yeah,
I
know they're like 600 quid, and we need a drone first. But that is our final piece of Lego for this evening, I believe.
The dog's lying on my pillow right now, just staring me out.
Oh yeah, this side of my face is definitely fucked up. Anywho, I want to say an absolute wonderful thank you very much, whether you've watched on the vertical stream, the horizontal stream, or come and said hello on Twitch, as at least one person has done this evening. Between the streams, we've had nearly 600 views, which is wonderful. I still don't quite understand why YouTube prioritize those vertical streams. They do. They just do. But if you haven't already, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you would like to support us a little bit further and come to another one of those shows like we did on Saturday, they are now for members only. And if you didn't see that show live on Saturday, you can't see it back, by the way, unless you're a member. Members can see it back, I believe. I did set it to members only, so you guys can watch it back if you already signed up at 99p a month or more. There's 3 tiers, 99p, 2.99 and 7.99, and you're not really going to get anything different between the tiers, I'm not going to lie, because it's not about the money, it's about just showing the support and giving back to those who, show support. I'm wondering if I'm actually going to be in any condition to do any of these shows in the next week or two, but hopefully I am. Because, you know what, Saturday night I had a great time. I had a blast, I had a laugh, and I think we all had a good time as well. And look, my wife is here. She is not dead. She's been away for a couple of weeks because she's been coughing and spluttering her guts up, bless her. But she's better now, right? The rumours were not true. I did not hide the body. It's not true. Or did I clone her?
I could be a clone.
You need to speak to your mic.
I could be a clone.
Tiana says, glad you're okay again. Love you, Chrissy. So she must be live. She must be live now.
Yeah, I told you that.
I'm so confused.
Because Judy put in saying, hit live.
Also, I want to thank Ollie for our super chat this evening. And he keeps the title of God.
Okay.
He keeps that title.
Julie just put,
Anyone who can beat the £5 super chat.
I think Julie's thinking.
Yeah, perhaps. You are live, sorry. No worries. Anyone who can beat the £5 super chat from Ollie will gain the title of God from him. So, Emma Watts is back, done her physio.
Poor Ollie.
No, but you say poor Ollie. He set down the gauntlet. Coaster Journey's back as well. Everyone's coming back now, just as we're about to go.
We finished him.
Oh, you have to put it up to that camera.
Oh, we finished the panda.
Yeah, the red panda is finished. Do you want to do another one then?
The red
Quickly,
panda.
because you did do that quick.
No.
You don't want to do another one?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm not going to lie to you guys. I really need the toilet.
And
So I'm kind of like trying to hurry him along, but he takes forever to say bye.
I do, because you know what? I appreciate these people.
Okay.
We'll be back at 7 p.m. tomorrow night.
Maybe.
If she doesn't start her Meiji Castle, I will.
Absolutely not.
So, I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye for now.